My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. We are going to be running in as the Gunslinger. This continues at the very end of the last episode where it just immediately spawned me at the start of a new run. So, okay, the base gun doesn't look that bad actually. So, does this character have a past? I have absolutely no clue. That said, it would be prudent for me to get as powerful as possible, as quickly as possible. Because I feel like this really needs to be a successful run. Gun nut down. Okay, so it's not a particularly powerful base weapon. One sec. I need to know exactly how many shots it takes to take out a standard bulletkin. 3? Okay, that's standard. Most basic weapons do that. Ooh, throwing my gun at the end of the clip actually stuns targets. Or rather, it looks like it can stun targets, but is not guaranteed to do so. Sweet. I'm only getting 6 per gun knight that I kill here, so we're going to be a little low on money unless we get a bunch of gun knights this floor. I wonder if that final shot does a little bit more damage. I don't think that's necessarily relevant, though. Okay, regular shotgun. That's not a bad first gun. I'd take that. Well, I mean, of course I'd take it, but I'd take it happily. Come on, try and get all of the gats to get some money. Never mind. Missed 2 of them. All right. Brown chest, almost certainly not opening that. Alright, fine. Okay, I've managed to control the enemies really well so far. Sweet! Alright, this is actually going to be a really good combat for us. As long as I keep up the pace and continue to strafe away at the right times. Yep, we're good. So I still do have those 2 blanks. If I'm even slightly threatened, I should use one. Probably not both if I can avoid it at least. Sweet. Alright. Mauser as well as 50. I got a golden casing there for 50. So, Grey Mauser is... What? What's Grey Mauser synergizing with? Huh? What? What? Hang on, I'm gonna drop the gun. Pick it up again. Yeah, it says I have a synergy, but it doesn't pop up immediately after and tell me what it's with? Okay. At the very least, I do have the Grey Mauser to steal with. So I can use that to help me take some real great stuff. Ugh. Really? I had to take a hit there? Bad play on my part, frankly. Yeah, see, the gun is not always stunning when I throw it. Got an extra key, neat. roll straight through that room. Picking up or rather going to the oubliette makes a bunch of sense here, right? Because it's just another shop that I can rob from, right? It's the possibility to find a really high tier item. Could be good, could be good. Alright. No ability to teleport back. We've mostly explored the floor, so this should just be the final item room. And it is. Lament Configurum. Oh, okay. It's that kind of run, is it? Well, I'm not going to want to do much theft this run then, because Lament Configurum is 0.5 points of curse itself, and every item it gives me will be cursed. So I probably don't want to go out on the rob. Why is every item synergistic? What has happened here? Are they popping up like synergies with items that I could have gotten last run rather? I'm gonna destroy this. Let's check a couple places for secret rooms. There we go. And yeah, let's now go to the oubliette as well. After I pick up a half heart. And we're all good. All right. So my reason for going to the oubliette here, as I mentioned before, is just to get more strong. But with the Lament Configurum this early in a run, oof, we probably shouldn't have too much difficulty getting real strong. The fire rate on this seems a little higher. Maybe I'm just ultra sensitive to differences because I'm terrified I'm somehow ignoring the synergy that's going on at the moment. Got him. No, this is definitely firing a lot faster than it has any reason to. Yeah, the regular shotgun does not typically fire at this rate. I refuse to believe that. Maybe it's the Lich's Eye? Right? The passive that we have? Although that doesn't necessarily imply that it will add extra speed. Iron Sight's passive. Maybe any weapon that could have an iron sight attached to it, which just seems like any weapon in this game, has a synergy that increases its shot speed. I can't, well, I can check with the mouse up, but I don't want to check with the mouse up because I want to save all of its ammunition. All right, so good. We've got a gun muncher here, which now means if the Lament Configurum starts spawning cursed guns, I can actually kind of like launder the curse out of them. I actually hate the super hot watch. I'm not going to take it. It's a black tier item, and if you have enough patience, it can guarantee that you win the run. But for me, because I don't have that patience, it oftentimes just results in me taking more damage than I otherwise might. So it really doesn't make sense for me to take. Oh, because that hit an object in front of me. I was expecting to be able to dodge it, but it hit an object in front of me, and then I had to dodge the resultant shots from that. Alright. So we'll go back to the base gun now. I'm actually not even too sad to be doing. It has really good range, incredible accuracy. As I mentioned, a decent fire rate. Maybe the Lich's Eye is just a bunch of accuracy and fire rate. No! Wow! Wall bounce shots always get me. Well, not always, but oftentimes get me. I should be fighting the enemies from the Lament Configurum basically at every available opportunity to do so. That said, I would like if I actually had like a good gun to fight them with. Mauser costs way too much ammo to use as an actual primary aggressive weapon. Sweet. So I'm not gonna bother going to like the Abbey of the True Gun or anything like that, because that can actually kill me. There we go. And neat. Get myself an extra blank. See if the shop has anything worth stealing. It does not. Reload, hide around the corner until we can get the stun off. Or not the stun, that's fine. No stun. Who needs a stun? Okay, it was just really important that I killed the dynamite super early there because I have had that punk me too many times. Ooh. Quick thinking on those dodges on the other side of the wall, but I hate that I had to do it. That easily could have been a hit. I like that I've got 2 keys already spawned on this floor. Super neat. Not a huge fan of how little we've picked up in the way of ammunition on this floor, though. Sweet. So I actually got very effectively there to set up my... got to set up the dynamite to take out my enemies for me. Always lovely when that works. Just before I clear this room, I'll Lament Configurum. Get that spawn. I want to be doing the Lament Configurum in larger rooms, like this one. The reason for that just being it gives me a lot of space to dodge away. Okay, that's the full room completion. I feel pretty comfortable taking out this, but I will use the Grey Mauser. Just in case. Okay. Now we're back on the base weapon. I very much hope that we don't get to a invincibility here, and it looks like we won't as long as the fight continues at this pace, and it does. Beautiful. All right, so here's another weapon force. Balloon gun, not a bad weapon of force. Apparently it's a synergy. Who would have guessed? Yeah, it seems like every single item has a really high fire rate and a really high attack speed. Oh my god, that's the Yari launcher. Yes. So Yari launcher is, I think, one of 2 items in the game. Huh. This actually has a legit synergy. I think it's synergizing with the items I had last run. I literally think that's what's going on. Oh, well. Anyway, Yari launcher is one of the few items in the game that intentionally does not trigger the boss cap, the damage cap. So that's going to be a good time. Yeah, I'm not going to take the teleporter prototype, sorry. It's pretty garbage. I want to throw away any weapons here. Not really, I actually have really good weapons. So that means the blue chest is a gun. Am I interested in taking a blue gun right now? No, like almost assuredly not. Okay, the secret room was only going to be the south of there. If it was adjacent at all. What? Super Hot Watch? Oh, wow! The rat can actually steal the Super Hot Watch now. Didn't used to be able to. Funnily enough, the rat used to not to be able to steal the Super Hot Watch. All right, I'm gonna teleport to a couple different rooms, blank him just to see if I get the secret room. Nothing. All right, sweet. If the secret room is actually adjacent, like right here, I'm gonna be really annoyed because I should have checked this first. Sweet. Well, this all seems to be going pretty damn well. What are those? They seem to fire out at me occasionally. I think that probably is a result of some synergy that I have, but I can't see what synergies I have. I don't know what this character's deal is. Although, strangely, I feel like these weapons are all a little bit stronger than they usually would be. I have flight. Let's just go straight over the top. TY. Destroy that. Yes, happily. Let's refill the Mauser, so I have the ability to steal, should it be necessary. If I take damage while I have the balloon gun out, I will lose all of the ammo in the balloon gun, and for that reason... For that reason in particular, I am going to swap away from the balloon gun while I do this combat. Thank you for the map. Okay, so I now know where my secret room is, and that I have a Cursula this floor. Okay, that's interesting. Do I need to force any more weapons? Not really. I'll start opening chests now. Mailbox. Neat. Oh, it has a synergy. Of course it does. Everything does. This actually has a synergy though. So it has a smaller ammo clip so that you trigger the box at the end of the clip more often. I swear, I think it actually is just counting the items that I had last run as significant in this run for some reason. I don't think they're all active, but I definitely think some element of them is remaining. And that's why these synergies are occurring. Cold, Moonscraper. Neither of those are super interesting. I'm not going to go for the Nord Key. Dying to the rat just seems like a really bad idea. I think here, for safety's sake, I am basically just going to run straight to the Lich as soon as I feel powerful enough to take them. And TBH, as long as I manage to pick up most of the master rounds in this run, I think I'm already well equipped to take out the Lich. I would need a bit more ammunition, definitely. Over the course of fighting Hell, I'm going to need a little bit more ammunition to make sure that I can take it out. But really, I think I'm pretty well equipped. One hit kill. Is this character like super OP? Is that like the whole thing? I could have sworn this was going to be like a more challenging character than the robot. But I'm not spotting any downside on them. I assumed in between last episode and this one that the passive that the Gunslinger has, the Lich's Eye, I assumed that was going to be like a supreme negative. Like taking, I don't know, double damage, triple damage, maybe only having one heart, something like that. Mine Cutter. Great pickup. Oh, there's Spice, but I'm already going to be starting to pick up a lot of Curse because of the Lament Configurum, so I can't really start messing around with that. I'll put the altar there just because it gives me an armor to do so. I don't intend to actually go with that. So, Mine Cutter, Balloon Gun. Swap back to this. This should not be one-hit killing most of the targets it interacts with. Is this supposed to be difficult to... Whoa! Yep. You got me. Hate it. Is this supposed to be like a character that's difficult to unlock, but is really, really powerful? So kind of like an easy mode? Is this easy mode? See? Break the boss cap. Oh, yes. Very glad. Very, very glad to get the pink Guanstone there. But I had the clear Guanstone last run. Pink Guanstone and clear Guanstone, wouldn't they synergize? I think they do. Refill the balloon gun and then just go to the next floor and start dunking. Just dunk on those donuts. I can open this area, take my extra ammunition in the Yari launcher. Check this for mimicry. I probably should have checked it for mimicry when I was out of the room. That is one thing that I do consistently incorrectly. I should not be checking for mimicry when I'm standing directly next to the target. That's just a recipe for taking damage. A full body damage cocktail right there. Right. Yeah, I know it takes the suspense out of the run, but I kind of think we're in the clear. If I get one more good room clear weapons so that I have 2 to swap between during the during hell, then yeah, that's us done, I think. I'd be comfortable basically just looking for exits on every single floor. Okay. Making absolutely certain that the secret room wasn't adjacent to there, but that's a free item, so... Well, it's a free item. It's an item at the cost of a key. But I also really do like just completing that quest. I don't know, just feels nice. Those kind of barrel things, are they blocking projectiles or something? Huh. Ooh. Again, another example of why you should never roll towards in this game. Unless you exactly know what you're doing and you're against a particular attack phase in the Warmonger combat. It's the obvious exception to the rule. I'm also collecting a lot of money. Although, you know, I guess I'm not spending much, so that does make sense. None of those are good. Yeah, this... I don't know. Maybe I tune this up to a speed run. I wasn't initially super keen on the idea, but the game is just giving me all the stuff I need. I'll take that right now. Okay, let's teleport to the largest room we have access to. Well, I managed to take damage and lose all of the ammo in my balloon gun, but I also got explosive rounds. So now when I fire at enemies, I trigger a bunch of explosions. Worth. Is there an ammo in here? I will actually just refill the balloon gun if there is. There is not. Regular shotgun's starting to run out as well. Mailbox is not accurate enough to use consistently here. I'm actually going to use the mine cutter as a floor clear right now. We have better boss weapons. Well, I mean, I say better boss weapons. We have better boss weapon. Singular. Yari launcher. Okay. Excelente. So I've lost flight because I'm no longer using... That immediately blew up the chest. I only shot the chest once, but I guess all of those shots exploded because it killed the chest in a single attack. Oh, that's awful. Oh well. I probably should have still just changed back to my base weapon in order to check there. Well. Look, I don't learn lessons. What are you talking about, learning my lesson? That is the most salient example. There we go. I don't like that I had to use both of my blanks there, but... Gungeon Ant. Gungeon Ant has a bunch of really good synergies now, doesn't it? Yeah, I've got Queen Ant! And no clue what's triggering it! My gosh. Oh. Alright. Yes, I am going very well right now. But I shouldn't get cocky about it. Because that way lies a slow and insidious death. Something, something, overconfidence, something, something, darkest dungeon. That first video has, like, I want to say maybe 20, 30% of the comments are overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I love it. Alright, we'll take my free item, thank you. Charge shot. Yeah, I'm not super into it. Oh, this charge shot has... Okay, I have something that's giving multiple shots to the charge shot. Yeah, okay, I was just checking if that was a secret room. I will take the extra key. I guess I still use a balloon gun for floor clears. So I got my master rounds. And I got another health up from the pink Guanstone. I mean... Offensively, I'm really powerful right now. I'm not super defensively powerful. Like, I don't have a defensive spacebar item or anything like that. I would call them actives. But I do have a lot of HP, so that can be sort of considered a kind of defense. I have a commando synergy? I just realized what Lich's eye does. It triggers every available synergy for the item that you have. That's why the regular shotgun is doing so much damage. It has Iron Stance, but it also has the regular synergy that it gets with the AK-47. Oh, that is so nasty. Okay, what item in the game has the most synergies? AK-47, right? I think it might be AK-47. Well, what gun in the game has the most synergies, right? Because it's not going to give me a gun. It's AK-47. I think. I'm not entirely certain, but I know the AK-47 has a lot. And a lot of them are very powerful. I can't believe it took me that long to realize what was going on as well. Oh my god. This is so ridiculous. Stout bullets and remote bullets. Remote bullets is 10% damage up. Stout bullets is damage up close. It's 60% damage up if you are close enough, or 20% damage down if you're too far away. But remote bullets, especially on this weapon, is super good. There's Unity here, as well as a heart bottle. Well, I'll buy the heart bottle and steal Unity, I think. Okay, well... let's quickly go invisible. I will take Unity, thank you. Okay, so Unity is every weapon gains 2% of the damage from every other weapon that I have. So it's a pretty big damage up. My god. This is... I actually feel kind of guilty about this. Whoa! That shot from the gun cloak was following for way longer than I thought it should. Alright, hang on. I need to... Yep. Why should you be forcing guns in every available opportunity at this point, right? What's that? Reloading spins the wooden beam around me. Uh-huh. Okay, so I think this character was designed as an easy mode character, but an easy mode character that also takes advantage of all of the synergies in the game, because oftentimes when you get, when you look at all of the synergies that are available in this game, you feel kind of bad because you don't see many of them often, especially the ones between super rare items. So I think this was meant to address that. Without dodge rolling? Sure. Just taking my finger off the button that does that. And now I'll go back for my item and the rest of my money back. I got... Okay, I thought this was the makeshift cannon. It looks a lot like the makeshift cannon, but it's just the proton beam. Oh my god, it spawned dead gunslingers. This is so easy. Oh, it's a mimic if I've ever seen one. It was a little bit of flak bullets as well. I don't have enough to go back for the heart, so we'll now just bounce, I guess. Good lord. What a character. I'm probably going to have to limit the amount that I play this character because I suspect that it's not going to be much of a challenge to play them. Unless, you know, something is bugged here, or I just got like a really good start and there's some negative to the Lich Eye that I'm not seeing or something like that. Because at the moment, it does just feel like we're kind of fine. And just will be. Yeah, that's the dark marker. Well, there we go. Ruins this entire room and all of my ammo. That's fine. Dark marker. Okay, dark marker has some sort of synergy as well. It fires actual black holes now. Oh my god. I don't even know what it's synergizing with at the moment, but the entire screen is blowing up constantly. This is just wild as hell. My god. Well, let's get to the forge and see if we can get the bullet to kill the past. If we can, then, well, we already know where we're going. I don't know under what condition this is blanking the room. Usually it would be charge fire it and it'll blank the entire room for you. At the cost of the entire clip. But here it's just doing it while I'm firing normally. Seems like maybe if the bullets collide, which is, I guess, the same trigger condition, because bullets colliding is what happens when you do the charge fire. So if we had like an amulet that would deal extra damage to our enemies when we blanked a room, that would trigger, I have to imagine, constantly right now. What is this? Ugh. Space friend. Hey. Well, that's my base weapon. We shouldn't actually have that too much. We shouldn't have too much left on this map. I like the way that the cyclones remain and start dealing damage to other targets as well. Magic lamp. I've never been happy to make one of these. Here's the bullet. Yes. Okay. Take magic lamp as well. Oh, man. Look at the genie just mad punching all these fools. I think I could actually probably legitimately use my base weapon now. With all the damage ups that we have. Sweet. Well, I can teleport back using this. Excellent. Now I know where the remainder spawn, so I fired stuff in their positions before they'd even started to spawn. Just saving myself a little bit of time here. So I think if I end up, like, randomizing the character that I play for each episode at a certain point in the series, I should probably leave either the Gunslinger out of the rotation or make it much less likely to happen. Because while it is new content, there's not going to be much tension in an episode with the Gunslinger. Okay, Yari launcher still needs some more ammo. I mean, I could throw some weapons in there. I don't need to, though. That sucks. So, the blank effect that it triggered on the opposite side of an enemy threw that enemy at me. And they immediately hit me. And dealt damage to the entire room. That said, if I trigger a synergy, does that just give me the effect of the base item? Let's check. No, I still have 98 in the Yari launcher. And I know that I have at least one synergy with the Holy Grail. And the Holy Grail would have given me 20% extra ammo on all of the weapons anytime I take a hit. So I now know that I haven't, like, effectively kind of, like, shadow gotten more items. Cross Giant. Ugh, so powerful. Well, all right. Let's go for it. Okay, and then that one's down. Oh, never mind. The first fraction of the boss is now down. Ugh. Some sort of a beehive synergy going on. Sweet. That's the dragon, perfectly. I'm gonna go do one more Lament Configurum, see if I pick up a wild item from that. Evidently, I do not. Time for us to bounce. Well, you know, good run. I'm definitely gonna also have to check if there's anything to be unlocked by taking the lich with this enemy. But bullet to kill the past means I go up here. Shing. Show us what you do, bud. Ooh, doesn't even tumble. You know where you're going. I've already done bullet. All right. I guess this is just to make sure that you go to bullet hell. Because it's given me all of the same items back. If I knew I was going to get the same items back, I would have purchased HP and stuff like that in the forge, but under normal circumstances, you don't take your items into the pasts. So, oh well. I guess this is unique in that fashion. Oh, I'm not flying anymore, of course. That's my bad. Okay. All y'all down. Starting firing this weapon takes way too much. I don't want to use it. Okay. Let's back up. Find ourselves a safe-ish room. Skeleton key? So that's going to be like 2 points of curse, because it's cursed by itself, and it's a curse from having gotten it from Lament Configurum in order to give me infinite keys, but I already kind of, like, there's no opportunity naturally to spend a key on this floor. It would have to be a chest spawning at the end of a room, and that's not super common, so it's probably not going to happen 3 or more times. That said, I would really like some ammo. Just completely wreck that room instantly. Okay. And we should be basically sweet at this point. Well, it's a good deal that I can swap to basically any weapon in my arsenal and be guaranteed that they're going to be pretty potent. I'm gonna go back to Dark Marker. I'm actually starting to run out of weaponry here. Which is absolutely hilarious. Oh, what? I hated that. Again, it was just the enemy was thrown into me by the explosion. Not great news for us. Come on. Got him. Hey, we actually did get a chest here. Gold amulet, blank damage up. The dark marker is blank damage, by the way. It triggers the blank. This is also curving back in that direction, so I know I need to go in the other direction instead. Yep. So if this just triggers 2 blanks a room, it will automatically kill everything. I don't want to overfire, but I should just fire until a blank effect triggers and then keep moving. Because, like, I don't even need to aim at enemies here. Not really. Yari. There we go. I love it. It's so damn powerful. This is absolutely disgusting. I don't even know what gives you this synergy as well, by the way. I will likely check the wiki afterwards to find that out, because it's intriguing. Oh, good lord. All right. Oh, damn. We actually do get another item chest. Resourceful Rat's Ring. Ring of the Resourceful Rat. I can't drop the bullet that can kill the past because I don't know if I'll get it back. Well, I know I won't get it back, right? It'll give me a different S tier item from the Ring of the Resourceful Rats trade. But I don't know if it's necessary to keep it. So while I could get a free S tier item here, I'm holding off. Alright, sweet. This is where the boss is. This is going to be a hilarious boss fight. Oh, there's 2 liches. Sure. See if I care. Does it look like I care? By the way, if you have photosensitivity, please take care of yourselves. Maybe listen to this part as a podcast or turn the video off. I am slightly worried about that. Please take care of yourselves. Oh, I don't even have another section. It's just that fight? Okay. Ooh, that's a different ass spire. We don't even ascend out of it. I have no clue what any of those lore implications are, but hell yeah. Lich's Eye bullets now unlocked. The Gunslinger pretty much destroyed absolutely everything. Throw my gun away as I leave the Gungeon. Hell yes. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. The series obviously isn't done. We have a lot more to do. No past, but we did the past already. You have to pay 7 hedge mini credits to play the Gunslinger. Yeah, they are definitely intentionally more powerful than all of the other characters. I don't think there is a downside on Lich's Eye bullets, but I will, of course, check that afterwards. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.